Enjoy your junk. Hey guys, we're going on some shipping here. Stuff we got from the big dumpster. We're starting to get sales on it. I've been listing it. This first item here, Lego building toys. This could actually come from an estate sale, like a hoarder situation. I have Lego gears and a motor. These are vintage. I bought them without inspecting them. They were sealed in a bag in this sale. I think I paid like $5 for them. Get them home. The gears are complete except for some of the little rubber, um, these little rubber pieces that go over the wheels. Some of them were cracked and or broken due to old age. And the motor does not work. It's locked up tight. And the battery box it has quite a bit of corrosion in it. So I did some comps. I ended up listing them for $35 combined. Ended up taking a best offer of 27. She started out at 20. We went back and forth a few times, landed at 27, and plus shipping. So those will be going out. And then this one was kind of interesting. These came out of the haul, the dumpster dive. They are monster truck poster books. And there's 5 in this lot, 4 in this lot, and 5 in this lot. And I listed them 2 different lots. I had done comps. They were ranging, of course there's always a range on them, between about $13 a piece as high as $25 a piece. So I went pretty big. For the 5 I put 140. That's quite high, knowing somebody would want them. And there's not a ton of them to comp against. There's not a lot of them available on eBay at all. And then I went 125 for these 4. We're talking magazines from the 80s, just magazines. Actually, they're posters. There's like 4 or 5 posters in each book. Some of them have as much as 10 of famous monster trucks and competitor monster trucks back in the day. Back before they could, jump. They didn't have much suspension back then. Actually, some of them could jump, but they couldn't do what they do now. Anyways, I got contacted by a guy, offered me $65 per bundle. I'm like, that's way too low. Can't do that. And he come back. He says, well, you're way high on it. I'm like, well, I still can't do $65 based on the comps that I had looked at. They should be a minimum $20 a book. He's like, oh, that's still a bit high. I'm a collector and I've got lots of these kind of books and I've been buying them for years and that's a little high. And I'm like, well, that's what they comped out and that's where I'm going to be at. My lowest is going to be $20 a book. He says, but there's some of them I don't need. I countered with like 180. And he countered back. He says, I tell you what, I'll give you $150 and you keep, he told me to keep some. He says, I've got duplicates already. He said, you keep those 2. Right? He said, the metal monsters, he said, I don't need those. So I pull these out. I'll sell him these for $150. That's about $20 a book. Combined shipping, going out media mail. So shipping's going to be $3.50. They came out of the dumpster, didn't cost me a thing. So I'm with eBay fees, I'm probably $130 in the plus. You just never know. And I've also had similar experiences, which I haven't done video on. I already shipped them out with the RC magazines. I had some Tech Tip magazines from the 80s. I had some sealed in the cellophane, all for RCs, remote control cars. And a collector bought all of them. And I realized between 10 and $15 a magazine. So far, total sales, I'm just getting into this. I haven't touched any of the t-shirts. I've mostly just done magazines. I've got some of the posters listed. Haven't had a whole lot of hits on those yet, but those weren't the prettiest things. They needed some love. I'm probably $250 just in the magazines, and I've probably sold 12, 15 magazines. So that's not bad. And we pulled them out of the dumpster. They were destined for the landfill, and they shouldn't be going to landfill. They're vintage. They're in good shape. they're unmolested. All the posters are intact. You know, the other ones that I sold, the RC ones, a lot of them were still in the original cellophane, never opened up and read. So it was a good save and good money, and I'll keep you posted on what else sells. I still got tons of T-shirts to go through and list, and a lot of the magazines are going to end up going to my booth. You know, if I can't get at least bare minimum $10, they're not worth putting on eBay. Because I usually do a media mail free shipping, and that's going to be $2.75 for media mail. So even at $10, I'd only make $7 a magazine, which is okay for a used magazine. But if I have to sell it less than that, it just isn't worth it. So they'll end up in my booth for right around $3, just because I don't want to deal with less with the shipping and the materials and all of that. Because you got to, I wrap them in cardboard and then I stick them in a poly bag so they don't, moisture don't hurt them, and I ship them out. But that's so far what's going on with the big dumpster dive, the sales. And I'll keep you posted. Enjoy your junk.